Hi everyone, welcome back. We are now going to move on to our fourth speaker of the day, who is Wecancervive, which is a student-led organization from Seoul, South Korea that aims to raise awareness around cancer in children. Unfortunately, they were not able to join us live, so if you have any questions, please type them in the chat and we will definitely pass them along. Thank you so much to Bella, Edward, and Eric for this presentation. I will now share my screen and we will watch their presentation through a video. Okay.
Hello, Cancer Together, and those who are watching this live stream. Thank you so much for having us today. My name is Bella.
I'm Edward.
And I'm Eric.
So these are the topics that we're going to cover today in our presentation. First, we're going to introduce ourselves and Korean Association for Children with Leukemia and Cancer. Then we're going to talk about childhood cancer and its effect on patients. Next, we're going to share some of our activities such as cancer awareness survey and fundraising. Finally, we're going to end our presentation by sharing our short campaign animation.
So who are we? We're from Wecancervive, a South Korea-based cancer organization established by high school students in 2020. We currently have 23 members from 9 schools in 3 different countries. We support patients around the world who are suffering from various types of cancer.
We are currently cooperating with Korean Association for Children with Leukemia and Cancer, and they provide us with great resources and volunteering opportunities. More information regarding this association will be explained later on.
We believe that not even cancer wins against a strongly bonded community of people helping each other. Wecancervive strives to develop a community consisting of high school students who are passionate about helping out patients fighting cancer. And there are 3 main missions that we compose. And first is to raise awareness of cancer and its significance in our lives. Second is to financially support the patients who are in need of monetary help. And the third is to host fundraising for cancer researching institutions.
Over the past year, we endeavored to fulfill these missions with diverse approaches. Our first attempt was uploading social media news about cancer on our Instagram page. Some of the topics we covered are a healthy diet routine for cancer patients, the meaning of cancer ribbons, conducting blood donation, managing an interview with a childhood cancer survivor, and much more.
However, we wanted a campaign that is more accessible to the public and that could raise awareness in a more entertaining approach. Since many of our members had talent in art and filmmaking, we started making animation that could reflect the lives of cancer patients to essentially promote acknowledgement of what they go through. In regards to how Wecancervive promotes awareness, we will show you our first campaign video near the end of our presentation.
In the second half of 2021, we are also planning to create inspirational artworks that can deliver a sense of hope to the patients, to raise further awareness, and continue to write journals regarding the current news about cancer.
Wecancervive campaign composes 4 different branches in order to fulfill the missions, and they are social media department, campaign video department, journal department, and arts department. As its name depicts, each branch possesses its own primary task that differs from other branches, but endeavors to achieve the 3 foremost missions that we mentioned previously.
First of all, the social media department works to compose daily news and updates regarding our campaign and about cancer at foremost. The campaign video department creates awareness-raising videos in which students appear as actors, and the primary objective of these videos is to address the prejudices and common misconceptions people might have towards the patients.
While the campaign video department and arts department aims to inform about cancer in visual forms, the journal department informs in regards to cancer in narrative ways, mainly through journalistic articles. The articles encompass information on various types of cancer that includes kidney cancer, bladder cancer, and childhood cancer.
About KACLC. KACLC, Korean Association of Children with Leukemia and Cancer, was founded in 1998 as a supporter group to help and share information to parents and children who are fighting against childhood cancer. The organization is one of the largest nonprofit organizations in South Korea to improve the lives of children and adolescents with cancer, as well as their families.
In 2003, KCLC became a member of the International Child Cancer Parent Organization and participated in the ICCCPO Asia Regional Meeting and the SIOP Conference to share information regarding childhood cancer.
And regarding its mission and vision, its mission is to provide support services for cancer patients and their families. And its second mission is to directly improve cancer patients' health. And its vision is to implement a life-honoring welfare community for a full remission of children diagnosed with leukemia and healthy growth of childhood cancer patients.
Part 3. Childhood cancer and its effect on patients. Childhood cancer is malignant tumors that occur in children and adolescents between the age of 0 and 18. It includes brain tumor, leukemia, malignant lymphoma, and many more.
This is the treatment process for childhood cancer. First, patients are diagnosed with cancer through CT scan, MRI, blood tests, and etc. After diagnosis, patients undergo intensive care and maintenance therapy phase in which they receive chemotherapy, radiation therapy, transplant surgery, and etc. These two phases take at least 1 to 2 years. Even after the treatment finally ends, patients and physicians cannot let go of tension since prognosis is necessary.
So what are the changes caused by cancer treatments? The changes include scars from surgery, hair loss, weight gain or loss, change in skin color, emotions such as anxiety, loneliness, and irritation. These are the changes that many cancer patients experience in general. Then what are the distinctive changes that childhood cancer patients undergo?
First of all, they have problems returning to school after a long period of treatment. They feel anxious since they feel like they have lost connections with their old friends. After taking 1 or 2 semesters off, due to the age gap with their classmates, they often worry about getting along and making friends. They not only go through emotional changes, but physical difficulties as well. Due to chemotherapy and other treatments that make their body weaker, they could possibly have difficulties doing strenuous physical activities at school.
Second, they become self-conscious when they return to their normal life. People ask questions about cancer and overcare the fully recovered patients, which makes the patients get overwhelmed with all the attentions they receive. Some patients get deeply wounded by rude questions too. Due to continuous questions, patients gradually feel different from others and isolate themselves.
Lastly, there are factors which young patients might have while studying in a hospital school. The first factor is that there are limitations of studying alone. And this means that the patient might not be able to focus in his or her complete state. And as there are no objective goals which a patient could set in the given environment, the patient could feel exhausted. And the second factor is that it is not age appropriate. This refers to the hospital mainly having many children, but not adolescents. And also the hospital might not have enough teachers to make the patients feel that they're students. And this could, again, solely remind them that they're cancer patients.
These are excerpts from interviews with actual childhood cancer patients. So one patient said, One classmate who was in the same team as me kept on complaining to the teacher saying, "Can we change our teams? I don't like my team." I regret that I should have said something back, but I couldn't.
One patient said, friends asked me, why do you wear a hat? Why do you wear a mask? Do you still feel sick? At first, I answered all their questions. However, when they kept on asking, I felt like they were teasing me.
And the patient said, my grades dropped by a lot. It was difficult for me to study compared to my classmates. Many of my friends attended private academies, but I couldn't. After school, I often went straight back home and rested. I took a gap year and returned in grade 11, and because of this, my grades were lower than my expectations.
One patient said, "Every time people ask me about cancer, it reminds me that I was a cancer patient. I feel different from others. I'm worried that more friends are going to ask me the same questions when I return to school. I'm going to stay with these friends during the school year, but I'm concerned they'll just see me as this person who was diagnosed with cancer." As these excerpts from the interview with patients and survivors reveal, they go through significant changes that impact their lives both mentally and physically. So if you ever happen to meet a friend who is diagnosed with childhood cancer, please try to think in their perspective before you talk to them. Your little careless words could break their heart.
So part 4 is about childhood cancer awareness survey. As our team became an official public relations team of the KCLC in October, we participated in an education session at KCLC to acquire childhood cancer knowledge. After the session, Wecancervive conducted a survey regarding society's perception of childhood cancer. Because one of our major missions is raising cancer awareness, we felt the need to learn and improve people's perceptions and knowledge about cancer and patients. About 60 students and teachers answered 7 true and false questions. So it's quiz time now. We felt that it would be a great opportunity to improve perception and knowledge about childhood cancer in this conference. The following questions are the previous survey questions given out to the participants, and we will read out the questions and give you some time to answer the questions.
So the first question is, are there many types of childhood cancer? And the answer was true. So 98.1% of the participants answered true and got the question correct, and the other 1.9% answered false and got it incorrect. So as the answer depicts, there are many types of childhood cancer, such as leukemia, brain and spinal cord cancer, neuroblastoma, Wilms tumor, lymphoma, and bone cancer.
Question 2. Childhood cancers are contagious. The answer is false. 96.2% of the respondents got it correct and 3.8% got it incorrect. Cancer cannot be spread from one child to another.
So question 3 is, childhood cancers only occur in children. And the answer is true. So 67.9% of the respondent got the question correct, and 32.1% of them got the incorrect answer. Childhood cancers only occur in children. To recall, childhood cancer refers to malignant tumors that occur in children and adolescents between the age of 0 and 18. It includes brain tumors, leukemia, malignant lymphoma, and many more.
Question 4. Childhood cancer has a cure rate of over 80%. The answer is True. 34% of the participants got it correct, 66% got it incorrect. Recently, the childhood cancer survival rate exceeds 70 to 80% as the outcome of childhood cancer treatment improved. Especially for lymphocyte leukemia, the survival rate is about 80 to 90%.
So the fifth question is, are childhood cancer patients, can they attend school and community events if they receive medical treatments? And the answer is true. And it was shown that 92.5% of the participants answered true and got the question correct, while the other 7.5% of the participants answered false and got incorrect. So childhood cancer patients can attend school and community events, or even if they receive medical treatments.
Sixth question is, childhood cancer survivors can return to normal lives and activities. And the answer is true. So for this question, 83% of the participants got the correct answer, and 17% of the participants got it wrong. Indeed, childhood cancer survivors can return to normal lives and resume active activities.
And the last question is, are childhood cancer hereditary or not? And the answer was false. The 47.2% of the participants answered true and got the question incorrect, while the other 52.8% answered false and got it correct. So we can know that childhood cancers are hereditary. And according to the American Cancer Society, most childhood cancers are not genetic, and they're caused by DNA changes that occur in a child's early life and even before birth.
So after collecting the responses, we found out that many had wrong perceptions on the cure and heredity of childhood cancer.
So part 5 is about our fundraising campaign. To achieve our third mission, which is hosting fundraising for cancer researching institution, we wanted to sell something that could be used by everyone, regardless of age and gender. But most importantly, we wanted to create a gift that embodies the dreams and wishes of children with cancer, as this funding is a project to support cancer patients and cancer research. After a long discussion, our team decided to make a keychain and badge using a drawing of children with childhood cancer.
To find the best drawing, we searched through childhood cancer communities and Instagram. After days and days of searching, we finally found the right drawing that best suits our purpose. So this is the actual drawing. This is drawn by a girl named Jiyoon, and this is a drawing of her trip to Jeju Island with her dad. We contacted the girl and her parents on Instagram. When we explained our campaign and its purpose, she was very excited to share her artwork with people. So here is our interview with Jiyoon.
So we asked her what her dream is, and she said she wants to become a musical singer, author, and an artist.
We asked her what was the most exciting part of the trip, and she said, "I went to the Hello Kitty museum with my dad and saw Hello Kitty's pink house. I even met the actual Hello Kitty and ate Hello Kitty cake with her."
And we also asked her, why did you draw your trip to Jeju Island? And she said, it was a good, fun trip. Once I defeat all the beings, I'm going to travel back to Jeju Island with my mom and little brothers. At first, we were confused by the word beings, and Jiyoon's mom explained the meaning of it. She said when Jiyoon was first diagnosed, she felt like Jiyoon needed to understand the situation. So she explained the situation and said that inside her head, there were beings which Ji-yoon hates. She said, even though hospital can be a little bit boring and scary, they could have been fun, eating snacks from the convenience store and defeat the beings. This is why she expresses the tumor as beings.
So this is a preview of our keychain that we're going to produce, and we are planning to upload the campaign on a crowdfunding website next month. We hope this keychain can deliver hope to the patients that they can achieve their dream even under the hard circumstances. The last part of our presentation is campaign video. This video is Wecancervive's first animation that is made for the ones that are still unaware of childhood cancer, ones that have a negative perspective on childhood cancer, and especially for the patients who are going through hardships. We hope you enjoy it.
So in the animation, the main character faces adversity while playing soccer and recalls bad memories that he has experienced before. Then his friends help him get up and continue to play soccer as if nothing happened. Like what the main character's friend did in the video, we just have to treat them the same way as we would treat any other person. Through the campaign video, we wanted to convey the message that childhood cancer patients and survivors are no different from us.
There's a saying that there's always a rainbow at the end of every rain. Every one of us faces rainfall in our lives. Childhood cancer patients are just overcoming the rainfall a little early in a special way. We hope they can one day spread their rainbows and achieve their dream.
Okay, that was Wecancervive's amazing presentation. Thank you so much once again to Bella, Edward, and Eric for such an amazing presentation. Our next speaker will be, I believe, at 12:10, which is in around just under an hour. So we will see you back then. I will ask Wecancervive to bring their crowdfunding campaign, and I will link it in the description. if they have it up and ready. But thank you so much. Again, Wecancervive if you are watching this, and thank you so much for this presentation. If any of you guys watching have any questions, I will send them over to Bella, Edward, and Eric, and I will send you guys back their response. So see you for the next speaker after the break. Bye.